As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his first pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Track at 60.
Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Warriors, 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. And the defender comes away with it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
A pitch to McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past the 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, you certainly love to see the yards on that pitch play, the success in the execution of it, but keep that one in mind because what that can do is set up the rest of the playbook. Play action off of that. Gets a defense running sideline to wear them out. That's a play that can pay big dividends down the road.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Daniels on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They send him left out of the slot. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He lofts it deep left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
60 Eagles, 60.
He's dropping back to throw. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and throw it here. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Get up. Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
From the 29. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Go. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 range. 70 range. Ready, ready.
From the 41. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They get 27 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Lightning 18. 70 Lions.
From the red zone now. Brought in by Ayuk. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Moody knocks it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Warriors 70. Here we go, set. Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You can't start a fire without a spark. How about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll come up first and 10.
Let's go now.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Street. Ready.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Here we go.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set up.
McCaffrey. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Go. 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Commanders 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tries spinning away, and he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 28. Touchdown, San Francisco! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's taken in by Sinnott. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Man in motion here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. taken down right along the 30. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come 19. 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding Pearsall. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Tag. Hurt.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Ready?
That puts us at the 2-minute warning. And it's the 49ers who have 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38.
19 tight. Set it. Panther 11. 70 range. Hook.
Play action on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go.
And finds Ayuk complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Last thing, 19. Set go.
1st down from the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
A give left side to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a decent gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Moody knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tony now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Daniels. He fires one deep down. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 17.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To throw it on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Daniels on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? 18, pioneer. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
19 tight. Panther 11. Hook.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun on third down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Right there. Hurt. Check go.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on. Set. Riggs. 70 range.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Last thing, 19. 18, run. Dragon 60. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
Setting up a throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on fourth down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way, and this return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Javon Hargrave. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll send him over right. Third down. They're dialing up the touch pass here. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Past the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. out and set. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Gets the feed in, that's a catch. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Play fake here, Daniels. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Daniels to the air. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18, come 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Robinson on the inside give. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders going for the win here. And the 49ers in a dime set now, third down coming. He sent a man in motion. He's back to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And that's a Washington touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 27.
On now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
Here he is to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
7 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
Now to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
69, 69. Come on, come on. Cut 19, cut 19. 18, Pioneer. 19, tight. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Go street. 70 Ranger, 70, Mustang 19. Hunt.
To throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
He'll look to throw it. Finding Pearsall. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shut up. Check, 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 check. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Check go.
Setting up to pass. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for 2. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player,